People didn't know what digging when they're digging for stuff in the ground, hit a salt mine, and everything, all the water drain out. Then the salt, a regular hit a salt mine and drain out the regular lake and bring in the ocean water. Like happened in Louisiana, the sinkholes. Now, okay, put it in perspective. Okay, now we arguing about who came to America first, who discovered America first. But plain geographical show you that they had mound builders out here, and they also had people coming out here building pyramids all over the Americas. Now you see the Americas, you got North America, South America, but it's still America. Oh, you know what I'm saying? We have different borders, but it's still America. But America they couldn't, Spain took over more part of America than the English because you got more Spanish speaking people than English. It's like the Moors. When the Moors hit Spain, way back, 7-11, come back to what? To the 1800s. It went a long year without no war. War within themselves. The other strangers come through, but they know they always talk about it. Other strangers did come through. They're still honest people. And then the people here even say, well, I don't know who built this. I don't know who built that. That's the point. The point is people can't pinpoint the first person on earth, because with the Adam and Eve story, that just confused the people. You understand? That confused the people. And they got out of most all the churches was established in the 1600s to the 1800s, 1700s. And if you talk about it, somebody gonna say you ain't talking right. Homer the Plessy, nobody talk about him. New Orleans streetcar incident. It's in, the language, changing of the language to the people. The people realize, like somebody told me the other day, hey, how I got, I said, you got African in you because when the Moors hit Spain, 700, 7 AD, 711, okay, the African hit Spain in that country. Okay, now these people fought all them years for land. And when he ended up in America, now, America was so big, they couldn't take over the whole America. So Spain took over one part and left people to govern themselves. And in Spain, Spanish, French, all different type of languages coming in. People don't want to realize that. When you're the same people but speaking different languages. Your family in Louisiana to the Bahamas, all family. That's why when you're drilling for oil in Louisiana, you're always hitting them big rock. Think about it back in them days when they was building stuff and the storm come through. The people had sense. They said, well, we can't build around here, so we got to move on. We just move on. How many states, how many places did they hit? They left monuments all over the Americas. Monuments all over the Americas. Poverty Point, Louisiana, Mexico, the big old heads in the cornfields. They passed through. They came. Yeah, they had presences out here. They didn't come to conquer. They come to bring gifts and knowledge. The people were shocked when they came out here around the 1800s and seeing how these people were living. That's why they despise to wear the clothes that they wear, and they despise to take baths for a whole dark years. Think about it. You walk through the Western days. I'm just saying now. These people, a lot of people took you backwards. Even the school took you backwards. Because that's why they took certain books out of school, banned certain books. Because the kids getting too smart. I thought they say Adam and Eve was the first person on earth. What is this place called Poverty Point, Louisiana? And what is this right here? If the Bible, if Jesus Christ was first, what's going on, teacher? Oh, he need to expel him. He being rude. He got ADD. Now they put him on medicine. Now all the kids on medicine. Now they got a big problem. What's going on? Why the kid tripping? Nobody. They been on medicine their whole life. Now you can control a kid on medicine. A grown up now you on medicine. They pass a law, say, hey, if you think you're a dog, you could be a dog. You think that's right? You think, hey, I'm being real. People got kitty litters in their houses saying that they are animals. Come on now, we gotta wake up, man. That's like some Bible stuff. They do. But people, like you say, the Matrix. You should watch the movie Terminator. Always somebody in one of the movies say, hey, something ain't right. You see what I'm saying now? It's business, ain't nothing personal. Just right now, you got a studio, you want to make a record. All you gotta do is get the studio on the phone and pay a little bit of money every month, and you can make your own song. See what I'm saying now? If people get money, they making money real quick, and they get this money, it seems like they don't know what to do with it. Because people been taught wrong coming up. You go back, you say, okay, we got Chuck Norris, the karate thing, Bruce Lee. Now Chuck Norris, he had no choice because when he left Oklahoma and went to LA when he was young, hey, he had to learn how to defend himself. And then when he went to the military, he got learn how to fly airplanes, helicopters, and all that stuff. And then at the same time, Bruce Lee, him almost born the same year. He seen one thing. He had Hollywood with that. He said, I can start teaching. And then people walk up to you and say, hey, you got mentors out there. Just like with Obama. Obama would tell you himself how he got started. Obama say, there's always a time when they put somebody up there for the vote. We always vote because we like the face. Sometimes you got to do a research on the person you're voting for and see where all the chaos starting from. You know what I'm saying now? You had to budget yourself. And let them budget themselves because they ain't trying to budget themselves. You know, if you got 4 years for a president to do a job, how can a president do his job? See, Donald Trump is doing what Obama did. Obama took and did the same thing. He took and did them signatures. He did stuff. He signed stuff in law that shouldn't have been signed in law. And Donald Trump doing the same thing. Now, I'm just speaking. Even the thing with the same-sex marriage. Obama signed that. They brought that in. Him, and when they did that, and they put on the insurance, the person, people looking at it like, what? And with the swim competition, what? I'm just saying, with the Bud Light thing, come on now. People like, hey, what's going on? And then with the teaching people, like they're saying, what they're teaching you, the books they're reading. You seen the Spider-Man movie? You would think, hey, I thought this Spider-Man was cool. No. Spider-Man don't flip. You see what I'm saying now? And you see the movie Escape to L.A., and you seen, first it had Isaac Hayes, and then next thing they flipped and put somebody else in it. I'm like, what? They changed the movie. Hey, man, you gotta be looking at stuff. People don't be looking at stuff because I lived in Louisiana my whole life, and I ain't know nothing about no poverty point. I always assumed I was like looking at these mountains. What is this? What is that? And with the research, it's a whole Indian mounds. You feel what I'm saying now? A lot of people ain't knowing where they from. Language barriers. You all same people. Most people are. See, but you got the different language barrier because you speak Spanish, you speak English. Are you from England? I'm not from England, but I speak English. You see what I'm saying? Now, my roots don't go back to England. My surname might go back to England. And if you look at your surname, you're like, what? You rich. Well, can I get some of this money if my name go over to this, to that, to this? Would the people accept you? You feel what I'm saying now?